Welcome to another edition of Whiskey, Games, and Nerd Stuff. Today's whiskey is we finally finished off the High West Double Rye, and today's nerd stuff is just to go through a couple comics, random comics that I picked up. Gonna have to get another bottle of this. Go ahead and move the glass over here. So this first one is Hawkeye #1. Really thought that was a cool cover. And I don't recall... Okay, you know what? That must be Mockingbird in the back. I was going to say I wasn't sure who that was, but I'm going to assume it's Mockingbird based on the bottom. Then we've got a couple in here. I'm not sure what was in here. Originally thought it was one comic book, but obviously it's more than one. Let's take a look and see what is in here. We've got Captain America 224. Iron Man 149, the Invincible Iron Man. Spectacular Spider-Man. Oh wait, and then Spectacular J. Jonah Jameson. I'm gonna have to read this one. It's got an interesting cover. Alright, and it looks like those three were together, so I'll have to fix that. Then we've got Avenger. Oh, you know what? There's some more in this one too. I just happened to pick these up for very inexpensive. I don't even remember where I got these, but I didn't realize there was more than one in some of these. Avengers number 282. Avengers 281. Avengers 156. That's a cool cover. I really like that cover. So yeah, I didn't realize what was in here. So again, you know, there's some kind of cool stuff in here. This is a better deal than I thought it was. Initially, I wasn't exactly sure. I thought these were just a couple comics. Really like that cover. So I just out of curiosity, for those that are watching the videos, where do you, when you pick up your comic books, so I've been collecting and reading comic books since I was a kid, but I have just recently, you know, last 10, 15 years, I would just kind of pick comic books up here and there. Wasn't anything to, you know, like a true collector going out there and grabbing everything. I just kind of picked up things that I liked as I liked them. But, you know, you do that for quite a while, and apparently you accumulate quite a few. But do you find yourself going to swap meets? Do you go to garage sales? Do you go to the comic book shops? Do you go on eBay? Do you go on whatnot? Just out of curiosity, where do you find the best deals for the comics? Do you kind of just talk to friends and family, see who used to collect it and who has the stuff sitting in their annex? I always make a point of having, you know, I usually put like 20 to 60 bucks in my wallet in the back, where it's kind of my garage sale, yard sale budget. If I happen to drive by and see a yard sale, if I'm not in a hurry or somewhere, I'll always pull off to the side just to see what they have. It's not, and I'm not one of those ones that necessarily buy comics and flip them or things like that. I just like them. I just like having them. I think they're cool. You know, I do that with TCGs and a lot of random stuff. In fact, a lot of stuff you'll see on the channel is just cool stuff that I like. And what I'm doing with some of these videos is just, you know, if I pick up a couple comic books here and there, I'm just talking about them. One of these days I'll go to my storage unit and pull out some of the really old comic books and kind of go through some of them. I'm sure I've forgotten what some of the ones that I have are in there. But I am curious how everybody else, you know, kind of what's your preferred mode of choice when it comes to acquiring comic books. Do you scour eBay? Do you go on Whatnot? Do you go on another online source? Do you go to your local comic book store? Do you do the yard sales, the flea markets, that type of stuff? Or is it just kind of one of those random things that if you come across it? And I'm mostly curious when's the last time somebody's gone out there and bought a brand new comic book. I was actually Christmas shopping for the holidays this last couple days and saw some really cool newer comic books that got me excited to thinking about getting back into collecting some stuff. Always been a fan of the older stuff because it always brings back memories. I always have a fondness for that. But I am curious for those watching where you get up yours, where you get your comic books, and for anybody who's tried this High West yet, I would love to hear what your thoughts are. Obviously, I'm going to have to go get another bottle because this one went a little bit too fast. Do appreciate everybody taking the time to watch this video. Please like, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. Until next time, cheers.